Everyone has been asking for a video with the Nama J2 and the Canoly C16, so we're going to go ahead and get into that today. We'll be putting the Canoly C16 to the test to see if it is truly comparable to the Nama J2. So first, let's go over a little bit of the specs for each juicer. The Nama J2 is priced at $5.99. It has the ability to make juice, smoothies, plant-based milk and nut milks, and sorbet. While the Canoly C16, it is priced at $199. It has the ability to make juice, smoothies, sorbet, and plant-based milks. So right off the bat, these juicers are both capable of the same things. And with that, you do have the Nama J2, which has a sorbet attachment. It is sold separately, but the Canoly C16, the sorbet attachment actually comes with your initial purchase. So that's a plus. And the Nama J2 comes with a 15-year warranty, which covers everything on your juicer. The Canoly C16 also comes with a 15-year warranty. However, there's only a 1-year warranty for parts. The 15-year warranty only covers your motor. Now, if you take a closer look at both of the juicers here, you will see that both juicers have strainers with the juice containers. The Nama J2, this strainer did not come with the initial purchase. I did purchase the strainer separately. However, the strainer with the Canoly C16 did come with the purchase. All right, so enough of the boring stuff. Let's get into the reason why you're all here, which is the actual juicing part. So today I will be juicing some golden beets, some apples, and some ginger. I wanted to use these ingredients because the golden beets are pretty hard. So that will be a true test to see how the juicers measure up. Then the apples, I didn't want to do something that was soft like a citrus, but I did want to add a little bit of sweetness to the recipe. And then of course, ginger is like the true test because it is super tough. So let's go ahead and throw a little bit of that in there as well. I do also have my scale here with me so that I can measure and make sure that everything is fair and square between each juicer so nobody can say that I'm cheating. So we're going to measure our ingredients and then load the juicers up. I'll go ahead and open them both up so that you can see how they open so you'll know how to actually fill them up. All right, so let's go ahead and get our ingredients measured and go ahead and start juicing. All right, so we have 8 ounces of golden beets going into the Canoly C16. Done. Now let's measure up our golden beets to go inside of the Nama. So now we have our 8 ounces of golden beets for the Nama J2. All right, those are loaded. Let's go ahead and measure up our apples and ginger. So 8 ounces of apples. Let's see if it'll split up evenly. That's 4.2. Let's see if I can kind of play around with it to see how it'll line up. Okay, 4 ounces there. I'm gonna take those off and hold those in my hand and then add the other ones. Perfect. All right, so I have here 4 ounces of apple, 4 ounces of apple going in. Now let's measure our ginger and then we can get the juicers started. Okay, so 0.6. Let's see if I can cut it evenly so that we can just throw it into the juicer. I am not going around to get my cutting board. I'm literally just cutting it inside of the bowl. So that is 0.3. Okay, looking good. Perfect. Let's go ahead and throw that in as well. All right, so our final ingredient, 0.3 ounces of ginger, 0.3 ounces of ginger going in. Now let's close them up and get them started. All right, so now that our ingredients are all loaded, let's go ahead and turn these juicers on so we can see what the results are. I want to do it at the same time. It's a little crazy because the cannoli starts on the back, the nama starts on the front. So bear with me for a second. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, I forgot to plug it in. Hold on. Okay, let's start over. I'm gonna give the cannoli a little bit of a head start just because the nama got to twisting already. So let's give it a second and let it catch up. There we go. All right, so now both of the juicers are done. Let's go ahead and turn them off. And just from the look of things, the juice looks the same. Pulp, both of the pulps kind of look the same, like they both blended up the ingredients pretty well. Here is a look at the pulp from the Nama J2. And then the pulp from the Canoly C16. Now, the most exciting part, we gotta get some juice pours going. I am going to leave the strainers on just so we can see if there's anything to catch out of the juice, how well the strainers do as well. So let's start with the Nama. And the cannoli. Of course, I spilled some. Okay, now let's take both of these off of the base so that we can get all of the juice out of them. It's so hard to do this when I'm like behind it. Okay, so I finally figured out how to get the Canoly C16 off. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the juice out of there. All right, so taking a look at the juice in both containers, it looks like pretty much the same amount, minus the little bit that I spilled over here. close-up view, it's pretty close. Honestly, I don't want to say which one. I think we should just wait and measure it up and then see who had more juice. But let's take a look at the strainers. Okay, so both juicers have strainers. We're going to take a look at what it strained out. Here is the strainer for the Nama. Doesn't look like it really got much. There's not really any foam, just a little bit, and then maybe a little bit of pulp. And then the Canoly C16, it did catch a lot of foam, and it looks like it caught a pretty good bit of pulp as well. Now, speaking of pulp, let's go ahead and take a look at the pulp from both juicers. All right, so we have the pulp from the Nama J2 on the left and the pulp from the Canoly C16 on the right. Let's go ahead and give them a squish so we can see how they performed. And now our pulp from the Canoly C16. Try not to make a huge mess. I would say they feel kind of the same. What do you think? While we're on the topic of the pulp, let me just kind of spread out the pulp from the Nama a little bit more so that it's more evenly distributed. And then I'm going to use my other hand so y'all don't say I'm cheating. I'm not trying to pack it down, I'm just trying to spread it out. So taking a look at these, it looks like they kind of produced about the same amount of pulp. And then the pulp is pretty much the same consistency, pretty dry for the most part, a little bit of moisture still in there. Not really sure where it's coming from, maybe the apples, but looks like they're measuring up to each other right here. All right, so I got 2 of the same glasses. I'm just going to go ahead and place one on the scale so that it doesn't register the glass, and then we'll go ahead and start measuring the juice. So let's start with the Nama J2. Let's go ahead and turn it on and pour our juice in. Literally trying to get every drop. Okay, that's enough. So with the juice from the Nama J2, we are at 6.2 fluid ounces. Well, 6.2. It keeps moving. Let's give it a second and see what it does. This is the juice from the Nama J2. It is still hopping around at 6.1 and then 6.2. It lingers on 6.2, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Now that our Nama J2 juice is done being dramatic, let's go ahead and pour up the juice from the Canoly C16. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the strainer. Put it over to the side, and then go ahead and turn the scale on, and let's go ahead and measure our juice. We're getting every drop. Okay, so the juice from the Canoly C16 is at 5 fluid ounces. Now for the real test, let's go ahead and give the juice a taste. All right, so now that the juicing is out of the way, we can see which juicer produced more juice. The Nama J2 did produce 6.2 ounces of juice, and the Canoly C16 produced 5 ounces of juice. I would say that's pretty good for the canola, not that far behind. Now for the real test, let's give these juices a taste. Let's start with the Nama. I will say, now that I am tasting it, you can see that there's a little bit of like pulp on the glass. There's a really, really good blend of the ingredients. You're getting the golden beet, a little bit of sweetness from the apple, and then you're also getting a little bit of that spice from the ginger. Now I'm gonna have some water and then I'll drink the Canoly C16. Now let's drink the Canoly C16. And then after drinking that ginger, after drinking this one, you can see there's a little bit of pulp, but the strainer did catch pretty much all of it. I will say with this juice, it doesn't taste as though the ingredients are as blended together. I'm getting more of the apple and the ginger than the golden beet, which is kind of interesting. I'm gonna give it a little swirl and see if it just needs to be mixed. And let's taste it again. Yeah, so this juice is a lot milder when it comes to the golden beets. I'm not really getting much golden beet flavor. You do see the golden beet color, but I'm getting more apple and more ginger from this one. Versus with the Nama, you are getting a like really good blend of the flavors. Let's do another sip. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't crazy. I am getting more of the golden beet flavor from the juice from the Nama J2 than the Canoly C16. I'm getting more apple and more spice. So that is it for today's video. What do you guys think? Nama J2 or Canoly C16? Either way, whichever juicer you are interested in, you can save at checkout. With the Nama J2, you can use my code Darian10 to get some money off at checkout. And then with the Canoly C16, you can use my code DarianWest to get money off at checkout as well. So let me know down in the comments, which one are you choosing? Nama J2 or the Canoly C16? Let me know if you guys like this video. I hope it was helpful and pretty much everything that you were looking for. Let me know if you want to see another video with these juicers doing some different ingredients, maybe a green juice or something of that nature. Let me know down in the comments. And as always, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on socials, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.